This lesson is on rate of change. We should know that rate of change is the same thing as slope, and slope is the variable m in y equals mx plus b. And we should also know that if we're finding slope from a graph, we're going to use rise over run. Okay, so we have four different kinds of slopes. We have a positive, a negative, a zero slope, and a no slope. So let's do rise over run. I'm going from point to point. Doesn't matter which point you start at. I'm going up 2, that's rising 2, positive 2 is up, running 3, 2, 3, rise over run, 2 over 3, that is my slope of, and it is a positive, so it is a positive slope. Perfect, going uphill. Negative, doing rise over run, I'm going down, 1, 2, 3, down is not rising, it's falling, so it's a negative 3 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So negative 3/5 is a negative, good, that matches my negative slope. Now here, from point to point, I do not rise up or go down any, but from point to point, I'm going right, 1, 2, 3, 4. If 0 divided by 4, you know that that should be 0. That is a 0 slope. All horizontal lines will have a 0 slope. Now we have a no slope. So rise, I'm going up 1, 2, 3, 4. And I don't run left or right any. When 0 is the denominator, if you tried it in a calculator, 4 divided by 0, it would give you an error because this is undefined. A vertical line has an undefined or no slope. They are very different. Now, to find slope, given 2 points, there's a formula. Remember, so slope is m, same variable, and our formula is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. There is another way to find slope from 2 points. Some find it easier to remember. I call it do-do, D-U, D-U. You're going to go down and then up and down and up. So you're going to label each of your points. Do, do. Now I'm still going to have my fraction bar and I'm still subtracting in between. But now it helps me to remember the order. 5 goes down, 1 goes up. 8 goes down, 3 goes up. 1 minus 3 is negative 2. 5 minus 8 is negative 3. A negative over a negative, my slope, or my m, is positive 2/3. Try this one. Du, du. Still subtracting. Negative 6 goes down. 4 goes up. 6 goes down. Negative 5 goes up. 4 minus negative 5 is 9. 6 minus 6 is negative 12. You could leave it as 9 over negative 12, or you can reduce it. You can divide a 3 out. All right, so 0 slope. Let's see an example there. Negative 4 goes down, 2 goes up, 2 goes down, 2 goes up. 2 minus 2 is 0. Over negative 4 minus 2 is negative 6. When I have 0 divided by a number, my slope is 0. And my last one. I'm going 1 down, 3 up, 1 down, negative 4 up. 7 over 0 is undefined or no slope. It means the same thing. Undefined and no slope are the same. Good. Now finding rate of change. Determine if it's constant or variable. Constant means it will have the same slope, and variable will mean that it's not constant, basically. Variable meaning it's changing. Okay. So to find the rate of change or the slope from a table, we're going to do the change in y over the change in x. Now, talking about inches and feet. So our change in y, let's see, 12 to 24. I'm going up 12. From 24 to 48, I'm going up 24. From 48 to 84, going up 36. And from 84 to 108, I'm going up 24. But I'm comparing it to my change in x. Okay? So you're setting up fractions. That change in y is 12 over 1. Then I'm setting up the second part, this 24 to 2. Does it reduce to that 12 over 1? Yes. Keep going. 36 over 3. Yes, it's the same. 24 over 2 is already here. Yes, so this is a constant rate of change. Example 2. We have going up 26. We're going up 52 and up 18 versus up 2, up 4, up 1. Well, 26 over 2 is not the same as 18 over 1. This is a variable. This is not a constant rate of change. 3. Okay. Now, time is always going to be x, so that's why this time was x and the distance was y. We had y and x. Okay, but time is x. Y is our number sold. Our change in y from 7 to 15, we're going up 8, we're going up 17, and we're going up 26. We're going to compare 8 over 1. Is that the same as 17 over 3? No. Is it the same as 26 over 4? No. So 3 is variable. And then example 4. You can pause the video and try this. Weird, so please be patient. We have up 7, up 28, 7, 21. So we're comparing y to x. Y 7 over 1. Is that the same as 28 over 4? Or 7 over 1? Yes, this is constant. Now, so to rate of change down here, we're looking at number 5. We're showing the amount of water that's leaking from a pool, and we're going to graph the data from the table and find the slope of the line and the rate of change. All right, so let's graph. Time is 1. I'm going up to 30. I'm going from 2 to 60. And I'm going from 3 to 90, 4 to 120, and 5 to 150. Okay. And now we're going to find the slope by doing the rise over the run. So I'm rising up from 0 to 30 over from 0 to 1. So what is the rate of change? We have 30 gallons leaking per hour. Now, unit rate is A rate in which the second quantity is a comparison of one unit. So find the unit rate for each. I want per one case. So 120 bottles in 6 cases is 20 bottles per case. $84 for 4 books. The cost is $21 per book. 420 miles in 7 hours is 60 miles per hour. You're just dividing to reduce it to a unit of 1. And 60 pencils in 5 packages is 12 pencils per package. Good. So here, again, it's still finding the unit rate. Now we're looking by rise over run. You got to find perfect points on the graph. So I see a couple, just pick one. I rise up 50 miles in 1 hour. I'm finding another perfect point. I see here, rise up 3 books, read in 1 week. This one, I see this point, I'm going 16 cups and 4 quarts, but this can reduce this to 4 cups per quart. That's the unit rate because it's per 1. And then again, $90 for 2 tickets, so it is $45 for 1 ticket. She drove at a rate of 3 miles every 6 minutes. That's 3 every 6. So then that means she went 6 miles in 12 minutes. And in 9 miles, it took her 18 minutes. 12 miles took her 24 minutes. And 30 minutes gave her 15 miles. You can see here that I'm going up by 6 each time, and here I'm going up 3 each time. I'm going to graph the relationship, okay? So I'm going, now time is always x, so distance is y, and that is what our graph shows here. So I'm going 2, 4, 6, 6, up 3. Go ahead and graph all this. 3, 6, I'm sorry. And then 6, 12. And you can keep going from there. Now, what is the slope of the line? Well, I rise from 0 to 3, and I run to 6. So I have a unit rate, simplify it per 1, 3 divided by 6 is 0.5 miles in 1 minute.